How many times you tell your friends, now we are getting aged, getting pains, a lot of responsibilities. We used to have an amazing time during our school days, during our college days. Yes, we all had an amazing time during our school and college days. But if you keep on telling the same thing that you had a great time during your college days, then you are living in your past. You are not enjoying your present. And there are people who are in their 60s, who are in their 70s. When they wake up in the morning, they say, woohoo! It's a great start. It's a new day. Yes, we have people like that. So what is the difference between those people who are in their 30s and who are in their 40s and they keep on saying, my past was a beautiful time and right now somehow I'm just spending days. What is the difference between these two kind of people? We'll learn in this video. So if you are someone who keep on telling that, yeah, we are getting aged, we are spending our time, I don't have time for this, my health is deteriorating and all, then this video is for you. Stay till the end. And my name is Kaushik Datta. I help people who are above 30. I help them to get back into shape. I help them to have a pill-free life. So let's jump into the topic. In this video, I'm going to share 5 steps to age gracefully and stay fit. So the first step is identify your values. Most of us, we are not aware of our values. What are your core values? And for that, to find out this, we have a test in our community. We conduct it and we try to find out what is that value, what you are carrying in your core. And that's what I have learned from Dr. Demartini and my mentor Siddharth Rajsekar. So Dr. Demartini is saying, dedicate your life to a cause that inspires you and also greatly serves others. Master plan your life. If you don't fill your day with the high priorities, it will automatically become filled with low priorities. So fill your day with the high priorities which is aligned with your values. Like one of my friends, let me give an example. One of my friends, his name is Sabyasachi Dhar, and the job what he is doing in this age at such a rank which can be dreamed for many. But still, his values are aligned somewhere else. He loves teaching. He loves inspiring people. So that is the only reason he has started teaching students. And sometimes he is doing it just free of cost. He's helping people to crack government jobs. And he's doing it with a passion. That is the purpose of his life. Like working out throughout the week. He's having responsibilities of his families. His job demands a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things. After doing all those things, he's serving a community. That's what I love about him. Another thing, he's close to nature. He loves to be in nature. That is the reason he makes some plan, weekly or monthly, he goes out and he tries to be close to nature. He just goes for a 3-4 days weekend trip or whatever it is, and he gets that fuel of his life. So that's what I'm talking about. Find your core values. The second one, create something based on your values. I can totally understand. You have your job, you have something in your life because of responsibilities, you have everything. But try to create something which is based on your values. Like the same way Sabyasachi is doing. He is busy with his own life, but he has created something which is aligned with his own values. So you need to find out, suppose for an example, if you love playing cricket, you have to play it. Doesn't matter if that may be weekend, that may be where, because your values are aligning there. And if you're not aligning your values with your daily life, you will never feel that you are growing. Rather, you'll feel that you are getting aged. That is the difference between these two. Third one is think your body as a tool. You do your servicing for your cars, for your phone, you recharge your battery. But have you thought yourself as a tool, your body as a tool? That is a tool, and that is the biggest asset what you have. you need to take the maintenance of your body. You need to do it at least every day. You need to give it at least 1 hour, at least 40 minutes to 1 hour you need to give to your body, which will help you to excel in whichever field you want to. So you need to think your body as a tool, and you need to fix a slot for that servicing, for that maintenance. You can keep it in the morning, that is the best as per my point of view, but may not be for yours. So you need to find out your slot. Be careful what you feed your mind and body. Yes, that is very important. Most of us, we are not that much conscious what we are feeding. There are some people who are emotional eaters. They eat when they are emotionally disturbed, when they are sad, when they are angry. They keep on munching to satisfy their angerness. Basically, you are not eating food, you are eating your emotions. So you need to detach your food habit with your emotions. You are the books you read. Yes, what you read. Even if I can see your phone and your music track, I can tell you what kind of person you are. The tracks what you have in your phone list or your music list, that clearly defines what kind of state you are right now. The second one, that is the report. You can see just 5 months before he was having about that 195 total cholesterol, and triglycerides was 110, and HDL is a good cholesterol. LDL is cholesterol is about 98, and you can see after 5 months what a change. And actually it's my dad's report. It's my dad's report. So he has been using medicine for this tannin and all for a long time, for 20 years. But I just told him just 6 months, 7 months back, why don't you just give me a chance to work the result within 5 months. The person who was using these pills for so many years, about 20 years, and within 5 months, what a miracle can happen. So you need to find out, you should not rely on pills. You should not trust on pills. That should not be part of your life. Rather, you should dream for a life which should have a pill-free life. For that, you need to have such a body and mind which will make you feel that you have a new day, a new beginning every day when you start your day. The last one is fuel your metabolism. That is very important, because once you grow, once you cross 30, your metabolic rate starts going down because of your lifestyle, because of your poor habits. So you need to fuel your metabolism again by correcting your diet, by aligning your food pattern as per your metabolic type. And here I have a bonus for you. I'm giving a link where you'll find an ebook. Specially I have designed, there is a 5 steps how you can fuel your metabolism after 30. There is an ebook you can download. There is a link is just below. You can download that ebook, and you need to raise your metabolism, because your metabolic rate is the source of your energy. Because your metabolism is something which will make you feel bad or good. So you need to find out your metabolic rate should never go down, and that depends on various factors, like a lot of factors I have discussed in detail on that particular book. You can just go through that book. That is an excellent thing which you can do to yourself. Just download that book. And if you are someone who is above 30, who is struggling to get back into shape, or you're struggling to stay fit, then you're more than welcome in my community. I'll also give the link to join my community. You can join my community. We can work together, and the mission what I have, the 1 million people, I'll get them back into. Stay tuned till my next video. See you. Bye bye. And one more thing, let me tell you, if you like my video, if you feel that it is valuable, please like this video and subscribe my channel, and share this video to those people who really need it. Bye bye. Take care. Stay blessed. Cheers to life.